right, with the whole thing. I'm obsessed with uh, finding out that the white people are human dragons. Uh, the beast in the Gulf of Mexico, who the white people are. I was thinking, because the beast that's in the Gulf of Mexico, that's a type of dragon. Uh, that shit is big. It ain't as big as Satan, but it's big. It's the only other. It's the only other, or let me say this, in my opinion, because we know the behemoth is dead and all that other shit, Leviathan and all that, right? But uh, we, well, let me say it like this: the beast is the last. Well, it's the only one of its kind, of course, but he is the last beast. Well, yeah, biblical beast. That's the word I'm looking for. He's the last biblical beast that is still alive on this earth with us today. Still alive. And he's in the bottom of the ocean right there. Right in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see him. Plain as day. Plain as day. And man, when you awaken, it's gonna be some problems. Woo! But yeah, so that got me obsessed. You know what I'm saying? That's my new little obsession. Just you know, and I'm wondering, why haven't they fucking got submarines down there? Now, see, the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico belongs to the U.S., right? And then the southern part of the Gulf of Mexico belongs to a couple of people. I think Mexico and a couple of other countries. But the U.S., because the fucking thing stretched all the way from California, which all the way from Mexico City, all the way to Florida, South Florida. It's fucking huge. God damn. I don't think y'all understand how big the thing is, man. And if I'm right, his right wingspan is 980 fucking miles long. And his left wingspan is 980 fucking miles long. Shit. Could you imagine that? 980 miles. A wingspan. A fucking wingspan, y'all, of 980 miles long. That's almost 1,000 miles. We're talking about almost 1,000 miles of wings. That's almost, that's what I would say. That's under what? Let's see, 80, 100, 80, 100. So it's 40. That's what, 1,600 miles of wingspan. Yo, that's just, yo, I don't think we understand how fucking big that is. Just by the beast in the Gulf of Mexico, wait, 1,600 miles. Am I calculating that right? Yeah, 60, 80, 100, which I subtracted 20 miles off of the right wing and 20 miles off of the left wing, because that's the only difference that's separated from being 1,000 miles. Only 20 miles from being 1,000 miles long to the east and west, which will make it 2,000 miles. So I don't think we understand how fucking big that is, yo. 1,500 miles of just wingspan. Now I don't know how long that is using the United States for distance. So, but I do know, for instance, if he was to awaken in the Gulf of Mexico today and open his wingspan, it'll cover maybe yeah, it'll probably cover from Florida to California. If that's over 1,600 miles or just under 1,600 miles, I don't know. But the damn thing is big, man. It's big. All right, it's fucking big, and his skin is he's built like a tank. But when we spoke to the Heavenly Father about it, I can't really remember what we talked about the damn thing, y'all. And I spoke to him twice about this thing, and it's a fog now. I can't fucking remember what what we was talking about the damn thing. And I remember this so good and heard him so clear the first two times he spoke to me about that fucking beast. Oh, excuse my language, but I still I can't remember nothing about it. Um, it's weird, man. Um, but damn, it's weird. But is laying on his back. It appears to have wings like a bird. But then when I saw some of the dragon wings folded back, it just may well be a dragon, you know. And if that's the case, because the the feather wings was supposed to represent good, which were um which was supposed to be angels. But then again, Satan ain't got feathered wings, and he was an angel, you know. So I don't know, y'all. Dragons can be angels, and so can birds, which makes me think that our heavenly Michael is a huge, big ass humanoid bird, like big fucking massive bird. Um, and I spoke to the Heavenly Father about Michael as well, the archangel. And I can't remember nothing what we talked about as well. I know he was asking me if I want to see him or something, or if I wanted to. I think, and then spoke about the height. I don't know. I can't remember, y'all. It's just whoa. Anyway, but back on topic. This thing, yo, this is shit that's biblical. But anyway, I'm obsessed with that thing, man. I think we need more pictures, raw pictures, like from a submarine. We already got the area view because Google did the best damn job on that. Ain't nothing messing with Google on that. Google is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. That fucking thing peeped the whole goddamn world, y'all, like a fucking X-ray. It ain't nothing fucking with Google on that. You know, maybe search engines can probably be better and rival them on that and all that shit. But in terms of and offering freedom and all that, you know, not hacking your accounts or whatever. But when it comes to like maps and shit, ain't nobody fucking with Google, man. Google's peeped that shit out. Now, if only they added some new features to where you could like really, you know, see detail to the point where you could see like the fish swimming in the ocean. That would be good as fuck from Google, right? That'll be massive. But I just think that they should go down there. We need to get submarine footage and or pictures of the beast in the Gulf of Mexico to get as close to it as possible without waking it up. And just see, man. You know, see what the eyeball look like. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the damn thing eye from Google. Google picking up the fucking thing eye, y'all. The whole face. So I think it's only right that we can get an you know, like a submarine or something to get, you know, real raw images of this beast that's in the Gulf of Mexico. He may awaken soon, though, y'all. Anyway, It's a set to awaken in this generation. So, oh man, yeah. But anyway, wait. I don't know. I might be wrong, y'all, but it could be the next generation. But either our generation or the next generation will witness that beast waking up out of the Gulf of Mexico, and he will arise, and we're gonna have to go to war with it. It's not gonna be pretty, man. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be pretty. That fucking thing is huge. Damn, it's big. Um, but anyway, but yeah, and Satan. I think I would like to see images of Satan as well. Real, raw images of Satan from a submarine. Get some pictures, get videos, whatever we have to do to capture the real rawness of it. We see the Google standpoint of view, right? And also we need more they got a lot of raw images of Antarctica, but nothing solid, nothing concrete, like nothing like, go to the feet area in Antarctica of Satan, where his feet at, where see the video where I showed y'all where the feet at, and then get some submarines in the water by his feet and capture images by his feet. Let's look at his claw in real time. Look at the claw, and also look at Satan's beard, his long ass beard. It'll be nice for us to get some like submarines down there to get real raw images of his hair, his beard, to see it, look at his mouth or anything you can see that you be like, holy shit. But what I think is, just like you see, Earth has its own magic, right? And it depends on your level, your channeling level, and the powers you have. Okay, for instance, right? Like, I don't know if you ever drove long distance, your mind starts playing tricks on you, right? You're looking at the yellow line over and over again for hours, right? Because I've done it. Your mind gonna start playing tricks on you. You start seeing things that ain't there, right? The truth is, those things are there. Your mind is not playing tricks on you. What happens is that when you're looking at that road for so long, it triggers your other abilities. It's like a natural drug because you're looking at it for so long. That's like looking at a mirror for a long time. You're looking at a mirror for a really long time. And a lot of people will see, where it has been reported that they saw dragons, which were themselves. People start hallucinating, tripping out, but you got to light a candle, right? A lot of people, when they light a candle and they sit and stare in the mirror with the candle burning off to the side of the mirror, and they just staring at this fucking mirror for hours, a couple hours, they mind gonna, like, when you got to cut off all the lights and do it. Their mind fucks with them. I'm tremendously. They start seeing shit that, but the saying is, you see shit that ain't there, but actually in reality it is there. You just can't see it. Like right now, it's fire out here, it's water out here, and it's air out here, but you can't you have to summon it, right? So when inventors created the lighter, they created a faster way to summon fire. It's just like when you play the video game, right? And you enter the cheap fire instead of using stones and matches, which is another natural way to summon fire. And now people have learned to summon fire, the wind with their hands. Now they can summon wind without even waiting on the wind to come naturally. because they got a name for that. Like it's a psychic ability. So these things are all around us. It just cannot hurt us or harm us if we can't see it. We have to see it for it to hurt us or harm us. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what happen if you don't see something and it jump out on you and scare you? Or if you don't see something and you walk into something, so that can't be real. That don't count because that's physically here. What I'm saying is, if you can't physically see it, it won't hurt you, right? Uh, Meaning fire. Fire is here right now. We all around us, on us, and everything. We're not getting burned. We're not getting burned because we are not on that uh, realm. We're not on that what you call it. Uh, you can say another word is level, but dimension. We're not in that dimension, right? In order for us to be getting burned by fire right now, we have to be in hell, or we have to start a fire. Hell is another dimension, another planet. Right now, we're not on planet Hell. We're on planet Earth, but there is fire here on Earth as well, right? It's like, okay, looking at Satan through Google, right? You could see him perfect, right? A big ass dragon, right? But take a fucking trip over there to South America, or you take a trip to the South Sandwich Islands or the Antarctica and look. You ain't gonna see a damn thing. You're not gonna see it, right? It looks normal. That's because it's normal. Because you can't see it. Because there is nothing to see. Well, something to see, but your eyes are not gonna see it. You just simply won't see it because you are there now. You're looking at it from the inside in versus the outside in, right? So if you're looking at it through like your phone or Google from an area point of view, a drone point of view, you can see the shit. Oh my God, big ass dragon. But if you take a plane over there and you land on the island somewhere and you get up and look, you can't see it because you're on the dragon. Everything will look normal. You look like, what the fuck? It's normal, man. How the hell is a big ass dragon, man? Ain't no way here there's a dragon. Do you know how heavy this is? How's all this dirt and rocks? No, there's no way this can be a dragon. He can't even get up, right? But that's to us because we're humans. You got to remember, those things were not humans. They were dragons. There was once gods and shit. Mighty, mighty. I mean, powerful like a fuck, right? So all that big ass rock that we think is impossible for it to move and do this and that is very possible because we're not gods. We're not angels. We're humans. Little itty bitty punk ass humans who think we tough and big and bad and all that. But we softer than a motherfucker. Skin feel like toilet paper versus that's what we're dealing with, right? And so it's just like that in this world right now. There's all kinds of stuff, but there's a time for it to show us up. Like right now, it's raining, but not physically raining. What I'm saying is, it's always been raining. It's always been firing. It's always been hurricanes, tornadoes, but there's a time. They have a time limit to where they're allowed to show themselves. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So once they travel through the dimension to come to us, right? Now, yes, you can create tornadoes and hurricanes, but I'm talking about naturally. Once they pass through the portal, the dimensions will allow them from the Heavenly Father to give them permission to come to Earth every year. Then they got the permission to come to Earth every year and show themselves and do damage. And we can't stop it, or maybe we can stop it, right? Whatever. But the damage is done. Then they leave. Then they disappear into the thin air. But they are spirits. They are spirits who have access to Earth, who knows Earth cheat codes to access Earth, to come and terrorize Earth the way they want and then leave. And nobody can do a fuck thing about it, right? Because they're spirits. You can't shoot a spirit. You know what I'm saying? You can't lock up a spirit. You can't put them in handcuffs and none of that shit. It's too big, right? And so, but they are spirits. Like the thunder. He comes when he wants. Yes, the Heavenly Father could communicate through everything, trees, everything, because he's the Heavenly Father. So he can also communicate with you through lightning. But when he's not communicating through the thunder and lightning, it's its own spirit. It does what it wants. It has permission to come to Earth. It knows Earth cheat codes. It can access Earth and come here and boom, and you're like, God damn, scared the shit out of you. You know, like, oh God, everybody go to tremble. You know, so it's the same thing when you. It's already here, but you get what I'm saying. We're not on that level to where we're allowed to see it all the time. We can only see it, glimpse of it every a certain amount of time. Everything has a time. You know, like the human dragons, aka white folks. Their time is coming. They're gonna have their time to where they're gonna get done to what they're doing to people if they're evil, right? But of course they don't believe it. But you get what I'm saying. I mean, they wish they did, but you know, the most important thing for them is that they don't believe in it. So that's a good thing for them, you know, because they don't fucking believe in it. If they don't believe in it, what you gonna do? Make them believe it? No, they don't fucking believe in it. So they don't have nothing to worry about until that day come, and it's gonna come though. But you know, so we can't see these things. That's why uh, it you know, it looks normal. You walk outside your house right now, wherever you are. If it's morning, you look, you see morning, you breathe in the fresh air, or whatever, you know. But little bit do you know, there's all kinds of stuff that's already here with us. We on fire. It's raining at the same time. It's all kind of crazy shit, snowing, but it can't hurt us until a certain season. You get what I'm saying? Because we're not in that dimension at the moment, but that dimension will then come to us in time because it has permission to by the Heavenly Father, and then it goes away. Think about it. The snow comes and goes every year. You know, think about it. It just disappears in the air. Foop. So you think it's gone? No, it's not gone. It's still there. The snow is still there. It's still falling. You just can't see it. It just can't harm us anymore, because it's only allowed to harm us for a certain season, just like the white people, the racists, the military, the feds, whoever you want to call them. They are only allowed to hurt us for a season, and after that, daytime will come. It's the same thing like the snow, like the hurricanes. The hurricanes come. They're allowed to hurt us only for a season, but they never left. They still here. They just, you know, they just can't hurt us because the Heavenly Father said, all right, that's enough, you know. But he gave them permission to do their thing long before we was ever here. There were seasons, but we were here. So since Heavenly Father's children was here, those spirits have been spoken to by the Heavenly Father, and he's already let them know you are only allowed to do what you're going to do for a certain amount of time, and that's it. And so when a tornado happens in the Midwest, it's they say it kills people, but I don't know. I mean, maybe, but you know, even our own president exposed our media for being fake news. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's just say it do. It kill a couple people. Sometimes it don't. But no matter what it do, it has a time to where it can do as much damage as it want to. But after that, it must go. Right? So hurricane comes, it has a time. Now hurricanes might last longer than tornadoes, but tornadoes do more devastation than hurricanes. Sometimes, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but no matter what, they have to go. Wildfire happen. Yeah, it's gonna burn the forest couple days, whatever. But after that, the sun gonna shine again. A thunderstorm happened, thundering and lightning, bloom, bloom, bloom. I mean, hard down, raining, terrifying motherfuckers. Hold on. No matter what, it has a time to where it's allowed to do it, and it has to stop. Right. So after that time is up, it has to stop. Same thing. But it doesn't mean that is. You think about it. Where does it go? It just poof into the thin air. Poof. What happens is that it no longer has access to Earth for the moment. It goes back to the second dimension where it's still there. It just can't harm us anymore. It just never left, you know. So you got all of these. That goes to show you how powerful the Heavenly Father is. There's fire here right now in the sky everywhere. There's water in the sky everywhere. And there's snow in the sky everywhere. Hurricanes, tornadoes, all at once. And they are not hurting each other. They're not competing with each other. They're not destroying each other. The snow is not putting out the fire. The fire is not trying to burn the snow. They're all there just waiting. Just waiting for the time to show themselves to us again. Same thing with spirits, the spirits that was cast upon this earth that were never born in the flesh, because everything that was born in the flesh dies and stay dead, right? But the ones that was cast here, uh, they don't, they don't, they have to wait for the Heavenly Father, and He decides rather they walk the earth while they're in ghost form or whatever. But I said it to say this. It is weird though. So I use that as an example to mean like not to go off topic, but because you know it's kind of got something to do with my weird new obsession with this dragon and white folks and you know. Matter of fact, I got a couple of them right here looking at me right now. Let me show you. See that? That guy that pretend to be working at a couple parks. Now he got a guy coming over talking to him. He pissed off at the guy that's talking to him. He trying to tell him, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You fucking me up. You ruining my chance. Because, he's an FBI agent, but he don't know that I know. You know, he don't know that I know he's an FBI. So right now he pissed off at the dude for walking over talking to him because he thought he had a chance with me. But now he thought the dude in the black hat ruined it. Now they keep looking at my car. So, see, they keep faking like they're having conversations, but they're not. And so the guy trying to tell him, man, get the fuck out of here, man, But so he got to play it off. But anyway, back to y'all. So, yeah, man, that's my little obsession. But I would like for us to get some submarines down there, man, and get some real clear pictures just to see what it looks like. You know what I mean? And you could do your own little investigation. Man, that'll be golden, especially to get images of Satan's beard. The long ass hairs that he got hanging from his chin, and yeah, man, that'd be nice. And then to get images of Satan's hair, not only his hair, but the beast of the Gulf of Mexico, that would be nice. And then a little more secrets of Antarctica, and also get images of Satan's feet that's located in Antarctica. His right feet, pictures of his claws, just to see how it looked with real imagery. We know how it looks from the top surface, okay? Of course, when you get there, it look just as normal as any other place on Earth. So that's why we need to get underwater footage of it. Because on top of the image, on top of the beast or Satan or anywhere else, you're not going to see it because you're on top. So we already know what the top looked like from Google. It picks up. Now, if there was some kind of way Google can zoom in like underwater, maybe they can get motherfucking underwater satellites, y'all. If they can get underwater satellites, and then we can get holy shit, that'd be nice. Like build like a underwater same thing. Well, I can't. It'll have to be waterproof. I don't know how they're gonna do all that. But if they can make a waterproof camera that's like a satellite to give you underwater, real raw underwater images, just like Google give you raw images of the Earth on top, that would be nice. If you can, but then they would have to install those satellites all over the ocean, which would be easy as fuck to do. You just drop them in the ocean anywhere along your territory, and it just, get down there and take the pictures, and and see anything down there. Just the same way Google satellite sits miles. I don't know if it's out of space zooming in that far though, y'all, but just to show the satellites, however many miles away it is from Earth, they can be that much feet deep in the ocean and taking pictures of straight to the bottom of the ocean, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. Clear cut images and videos, and I think that'll be a gold mine. Yeah, he done left. He's still talking. Yep. Seems like he's pissed off. But anyway, yeah, yo, man. I mean, this thinking though. I just wanted, and another thing though. Yeah, nah, never mind. I don't want to. I think I'll say that for another video. But yeah, so catch y'all next video. Stay safe. Peace out.